Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We're back
Once
again, to solve all the crime.
even though we're the attorney.
Yes. Thanks everyone for joining us. We're gonna be doing some more Phoenix Wright. This.
Oh, put the flashing screens warning back up.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, I turned it off for Resident Evil.
Hold on. I think this has to be in the.
It's right there. Just turn it back on.
Boop.
Go. Flashing screens warning. This game has flashing screens.
Okay. So, yeah, if you haven't joined us, I think this is part 5 of our, little journey here. And we're about to start the trial of one Miles Edgeworth, who has been charged with murder.
Of the attorney who let the man who killed his dad go free.
Yes.
He says he didn't do it.
Yes.
No one really believes him except for us and Detective Gumshoe, but that's okay. We'll be right in the end.
Yes,
We
as we always are.
Phoenix will stumble his way into the right answer accidentally, thanks to his new secretary who can channel the ghost of her dead sister, who was his boss and a better attorney than him. I sound like a mad woman. This is the plot of the game.
Yeah, it's a wild game.
Anime!
It's dying.
Oh no.
Even if you're not right, you're always right.
Somehow.
God, that would be a good slogan for his attorney's office. Can you imagine all the cool advertisements he could do for...
You're always right.
Yeah. Okay. Karma?
Okay. What are we talking about? We just picked up in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, it's just the beginning of the conversation.
Okay. That's right. Manfred von Karma. What a name. He's the best prosecutor there is.
I'm gonna change the name of my Elegant Magic's character
To Manfred,
to
von,
Manfred
Karma.
von Karma. Hey, Alex, can you write down that name so we can get Sid to add that to the list?
I'm gonna buy an NPC.
Yeah, let's buy an NPC
Buy
name.
an NPC right now.
For Manfred
While she's not here.
von Karma.
Please.
Oh my god.
I'll give you my points that I never use if
Listen,
you do this for me
I have
right
the
now.
power. I can give everyone just we can give
I know.
everyone millions of points.
Please.
By 100,000 Manfreds von
He
Karmas.
hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. We saw it. It went through.
I'll put it in there if it didn't. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
He is. He is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. A factor of 10. Ugh. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Plug it in.
Damn it, every time.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
There's a lot of math going on.
That's
right
pretty
now.
ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, there we go. Oh, nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. I can't wait to meet this person.
You had to go to the URL.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Oh, boy.
Is this Manfred von Karma?
Court is now in session for the trial. What?
What are we gonna... What is Manfred von Karma
Well,
gonna
let's see him
sound
first.
like?
Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
He's a Castlevania.
Dracula. He sounds like Dracula.
I don't know what Dracula really sounds like.
Bleh.
Bleh.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Perfect. Right. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared.
What is a man?
Very well. Very well. Your opening statement, please.
What is an opening statement? A miserable little pile of secrets. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine.
It seems a little rude of Phoenix to be like, wouldn't it be better if you were someone else? Yeah.
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 Hey,
This
Maya,
fucking guy.
would you please go away and have your
Could you
sister
please go
come here?
away and bring your sister?
The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? He's a vampire.
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Well, that's his name.
Okay. Gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that's why her tits are so big. She's full of legal expertise.
Yeah.
Describe the incident, now. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping on the edge of the lake. See? At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. It went toward the boat rental shop. This is a cool moving map we got here.
Yeah.
It went toward the boat rental shop.
Okay.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
What is a judge? Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not.
This guy's scary. Okay. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. No drinking in court. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, he's scary. He's a vampire. He's a vampire.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. I'm glad I made him, angry Russian man.
Yeah.
Angry.
A man called to the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
Yes?
Who is that man? What is a man?
Who is a man?
Where is a man?
Why is a man?
You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection. What is this? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people.
There were 2 witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
Summoned her. He's more of a vampire.
I have her in my thrall now. She will testify whatever I tell her to.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
Yes, you know what lot of heart means. Lot of blood.
You know what they say about
Lot-
women with lot of
heart.
heart.
Lot of blood. What happened next, detective?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Or, well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick. Oh, they change mottos every month? That's cute. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Blah.
I do not sound like blah, 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 blah. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Are the attorneys in charge of the cops in this universe? Because Edgeworth has also made that threat.
Well, if he's like the...
Don't clip that. You know what a lot of heart.
If he's like the district attorney and stuff, then he does work closely. I don't know if he has like direct authority over like
Because
the
Edgeworth
police,
has
but...
made that threat too.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they do. I don't really know much about it, but...
So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. So we found Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it!
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Objection, detective. The court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Not like warm blood. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of
I have
objections.
my share of objections to this character.
Alright, I didn't expect anything. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection. This guy. Detective. The court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. No, no, no. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Why is he being so mean?
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now. Next morning, the body was found in the lake.
Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet as evidence.
Can you fires? How do you shoot somebody in the chest and manage not to hit a bone?
Yeah.
That's wild. I mean, I guess it's possible.
Yeah, went through the ribs.
So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information.
Yes, they said
Please
they
revise
recovered...
your testimony.
Sorry, they said they recovered the bullet from the body. So I guess they pulled it out during the autopsy.
Yeah.
And that hadn't hit bone, so it retained its shape pretty well.
They do a lot of dancing around trying to, like, say any, like, get too graphic with these games. Yeah. So,
The
he
murder
updated
weapon.
his testimony.
Yes, the murder weapon we found on the boat was decisive evidence.
What about a pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Ugh. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
Except way worse. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What you don't know is Edgeworth is left-handed.
Here's the thing, okay. Here's the thing about the judicial system, though, and I assume it's the same or similar in Japan. We get out more stuff in cross-examination. The gun, the bullet, the fingerprints, that's all stuff he should have said during his direct.
But that's
and
not
if I'm the crossing attorney and I realize they didn't talk about any of that, I'm not even going to cross-examine. I'm just going to be like, all right, they haven't proven anything from their case.
Literally nothing.
Like, Phoenix could have sat back and be like, no cross needed, because they didn't say how he was shot, if he was shot, like, they didn't say how he died, what happened, who did it, like, all.
Haven't even mentioned the victim's name.
Yeah, all they said is they walked to a lake, they found a body, they looked at Edgeworth, and they said, haha, okay, we're arresting you. Like, that's
yeah,
not.
You can't. You're like, okay. The defense rests.
Yeah. What? I would have called for an immediate summary judgment as soon as the testimony was over. Order! Order!
Yeah, but that's not fun, and you're a big nerd.
So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted in evidence. Alright.
Fired 3 times.
Oh, yeah. We should ask about that, because there was only 1 bullet found in the body. It was fired 3 times. So you're saying he missed twice on a boat?
On a rowboat?
Yeah.
Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body.
You're welcome.
I'm giving you your case. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk. Very well. I'll explain.
Again, this isn't how this works. I need to bring in the forensic.
Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Yeah, Karma,
There's
no
so
need
many
to
holes in this
mansplain.
testimony.
Yeah.
Order, order.
Well, there always are.
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Oh, yeah, that's the point. Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. How? However...
Because he's bad at his job. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge?
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. Ahem. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway?
This is bad.
Okay, so here's the thing. She heard, and I assume we're about to get to the testimony, but they already said she heard 2 gunshots. 3 bullets have been fired from this gun. Only 1 hit. On a rowboat.
Yeah, something's fishy.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you on the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
And that's the only explanation I can come up with.
How am I going to convince anyone of that? Edgeworth, you need to tell us what happened. Say, Maya?
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? That's so mean!
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
Phoenix! It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really? Whoa. Right. Don't jinx the case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Edgeworth's gonna have a heart attack and die, of course. And then you'll never fall in love.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your
Now,
witness.
is this Lotta Hart, or is this the guy who made the phone call?
This lot of heart.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? So many voices to do now. Oh, fuck me.
And she was country.
Yeah, I know. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Oh, she's southern, dude. You're fucked. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then, there was another bang. There wasn't anything on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Like, she has this powerful stance.
Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
You always say that, but you never do. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was a defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Hey. Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
Hold on.
Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Hold on!
Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination.
A cross! Bleh!
We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Yes. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I definitely think there was.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Can't the judge? Yeah, this guy is taking over the courtroom. This guy
Guy's
can't
lost
do
it.
this. That's only the judge.
Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, he has this vampire.
This
has
vampire has
the
hypnotized
judge.
the entire court.
I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Pray! Ah!
Nah! Alright.
Okay, it's Christmas Eve just after midnight.
I'm just gonna press around everything. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Phoenix. Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
Objection.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I mean, I'm gonna be with this guy on that one. Is that really? That's a little pedantic.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. As long as they're not gonna punish me for these, I'm gonna...
My car. I don't think they are.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. Hey, Jax.
What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Hi.
See, I don't think she was researching meteors. I think she was researching this monster thing. But like,
Gordy?
we talked about this before. Why would it have made taken photos of the sound of gunshots if she was taking pictures of
Yeah,
meteors?
I know. We talked about that last time.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now, I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Can I help you? Heard this bang come up from the lake.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Ugh.
This guy sucks. You guys miss Edgeworth? I miss Edgeworth. Two gents on a boat.
Could you clearly see the two men? Hi, buddy.
Say hi. Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not. You can't see who it is in the picture. Say hi, Jax.
Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped and quit. He's hiding something.
Of course he's hiding. You gonna sit there? Okay.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. He's not gonna let her answer anything. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
On Karma, I think I hate you.
I fucking hate him.
He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
She knows something. There wasn't near anything on the lake with that boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scan the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Objection. God, I hate this guy. Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
Oh, that's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've all heard... I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright.
What? No.
It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
I'm not done.
But, Your Honor.
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
No. Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down.
I will not.
The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No!
Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart had said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! Order!
The judge is
Order!
completely lost
Order!
control
Order!
of the room.
Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for filed claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
That was ballsy, Maya.
That was ballsy, Maya.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright.
You're the most melodramatic here.
Well, I've made him that way. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time.
Okay, we're gonna have to be real
I
serious
better find a
about this.
contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. The last statement.
Okay.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat, Mr. Edgeworth.
You obviously can't. We've talked about how foggy it is in the photo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to present
Well,
the photo.
what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty.
You're
Jeez.
hard
Damn.
ass, dude.
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Alright, so I'm gonna have to present.
Yeah, you're gonna have to present.
I think the photo.
It's gotta be the photo. You can't see shit in that photo.
Yeah, I think it's the photo.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
Every time.
Do it makes me laugh.
It shouldn't. It's of a man being murdered. The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat.
Got him.
Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
So you were coaching the witness. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. She didn't see him on the boat, I'm betting.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Now I gotta be careful with these.
Yeah,
in the
no
start.
extraneous.
You're right. It's a cold night. The mist was thick as grits. Once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. So I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked up and looked with my binoculars. I don't know if I have any...
Can you look at the map?
Yeah.
Just wanted to see if there was anything like blocking her view or anything, but...
I'm gonna press binoculars. Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
It's not, because...
It's really not, bud.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe this, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah.
If it was to take pictures of a meteor
This is
shower,
make
why
it
the
a-
heck was it pointed at the lake?
Yeah. This is make it or break it time. The camera's of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
It's fine.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the courtroom about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
Camera said take pictures of meteor shower.
Why was it pointed at the lake?
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You're saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. Heard that noise out on the lake and looked with my binoculars.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von karmic ejections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony. It's the last thing I do. Okay.
cold night and the mist was thick as grits.
So once I finish setting up my camera,
Got back in the car. Camera set up to take pictures of a meteor
I'm
shower.
gonna present the photo and ask how this, it was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower, but took a photo of the lake.
Why wasn't it? There's gotta be a line there. Or the camera, it says faces the lake.
Yeah, maybe I do the camera instead. It's one of
I
those.
don't know, I'm very stressed right now.
I'm gonna do her camera because it does say here faces the lake.
Yeah, there are no meteors in the lake, dog.
You were photographing and shooting stars.
Yeah,
That's a lie.
that's definitely a lie. Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photo of the stars, Miss Hart.
Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this.
It's the news article, right? With Gordy.
Yeah. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. It's gotta be the photo of the lake, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Yeah, because that's all I've...
If there's evidence of it, it's that.
Here's my proof. It's simple. If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error?
Ugh, I thought that was right. I really thought that was right. Go home. Consider a career change.
Yeah. How can they so casually toss this evidence? Oh, whoops. Wrong
Ow.
evidence.
I still think that's right, but...
Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time, please. What proof is it that the witness was trying to take a photograph of the lake monster? Well, then, it's gonna be the camera, because it was loud with the loud noise.
It can't, I mean, I don't think it can be anything else.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera.
Ah.
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well,
I don't remember that part, but okay.
you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several minutes of our precious time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it.
Yeah, that's fine.
He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with her testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, boy.
What do we got?
Actually,
Not a research student at a
that's
university.
not going to matter here.
No. I'm an
This is
investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Fine. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the
Okay,
bang, I
that
looked
looks right.
straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time.
Then I
And
saw
there's
a
a
flash
flash.
near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I'm gonna press her on this. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. Why is it always starting at the beginning here?
I want to present the gun because it says it's been fired 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
She heard one bang, then she saw it flash and go off again, but she never saw it go off a third time.
Just don't know if now's the time for that, but I don't know what else you're gonna do.
I don't know what else to do. I think I'm just gonna go with this.
Okay.
Other that, the only other thing I think is pressing her, like, I'm not hiding anything else.
I don't think you're
Yeah.
gonna get one.
I think
You're not even in the camera.
I know, I'm trying to be. Yeah, because, okay. Or I mean, she heard 2 bangs. There's only 1 bullet. He died from 1 bullet shot to the heart. I don't think this is gonna help. I don't think this is gonna help. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. I don't see that helping. So it's either gonna be presenting the gun to be like, it was fired 3 times. Why you only heard 2 gunshots though? Or he only was shot once. Why you heard it go off twice? Where's the other bullet?
I don't know which one is better.
I don't know. I'm gonna...
I guess, like, based on her story, at the second gunshot, well, the first one she just said was a loud bang.
Yeah.
And that one she said was a gunshot. I guess they were both still standing there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's just try it.
This one's hard.
Your Honor, that's 7 contradictory evidence. He's gonna say
Be
that's
wrong.
gonna
Yeah.
contradiction. Running out of.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what else it would be.
I'm gonna save here because I don't want to have to do this a bunch of times if we end up.
Okay.
I don't know when the last time it saved was. We only have 2 more tries left. Alright. Gonna
Try the gun?
I'm gonna try the
Or the autopsy
I'm gonna
report?
try the autopsy report. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I've seen nothing fault.
I don't know.
Damn.
What do you want us to get?
Okay. I don't think there's anything with this last statement then. Alright, I'm just gonna start pressing around things. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Alright, I'm just gonna start pressing.
Yeah, you have to.
Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush, but
Oh,
sorry.
hush puppies.
So... Bang, I looked right straight at the lake. I mean, maybe here I present.
Dang on, hush puppies. Oh,
Me too. Doesn't much else to look at, so just watch the boat the whole time. I don't think I have any evidence that contradicts that. But as far as I heard a bang... I don't know. Maybe I present the gun here. I'm just gonna go for it.
I don't know. I don't know what it's looking for.
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction. Or I was gonna
No.
think it's really no. Damn. I
Yeah,
think I'm dead.
they kill you. Now they kill you.
Of course, sees no reason further prolong the trial. Or is there any need for any decisive? Extremely clear. So, interpretation of the facts. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yikes.
Damn. I'm having a hard time on this one.
Game's like, bye. You're done.
Alright.
So we need to just be pressing her on stuff, I guess.
Well, I pressed her on almost everything at this point.
What was that before? That was after you saved, though.
Yeah.
So you need to do it
Alright.
again.
I'm just gonna, yeah. We're just gonna go through and press her on everything one more time. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything.
An investigative photographer.
Yep. You get your photo, sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what?
What?
There was a... what? What's a...
UFO.
Oh, a UFO. Like, what the fuck is that? Just a hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had a sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of shaky basis for a career.
Well, imagine what a Scooby would be if I had a picture of that monster.
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing at the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor.
So I was camping out by the lake.
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera.
Yep. Borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang...
It snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. Did you?
I wanted to see if I wanted to double check with that. What the actual statement was last time, because, again, 3 gunshots, and she only got 1 photo.
Yeah.
Or there were 2 bangs. I mean, she heard 2 bangs, and she only got 1 photo.
Yeah.
I think this time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Okay.
Competitors, yeah. Second-rate shutterbugs.
Objection.
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. And heard bang. I looked right straight out at the lake.
What sort of sound was it? Never heard one before, so can't say for sure. Sound like a gunshot.
It's a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at, so I thought smoke.
Much else to look at.
Yep. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Witness, continue.
See, it's on this one that says maybe sometimes there's some evidence.
Yeah.
So, but I'll do this last one too, just in case.
This is so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place. The lake was smooth as glass. Wasn't anybody on the shore.
Okay. The problem is playing the guessing game of which evidence needs to be connected to which statement in order to...
Lake.
So I've done...
All was hiding. Heard the bang.
Okay.
Maybe it's the camera. Because she said she only has 1 photo. But she's saying she heard another gunshot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the camera again?
I'll try that. I've got 2 guesses where I have to reload.
Let's try that.
Which actually, I'm going to say here. Because I pressed her on everything at this point.
Yeah, so I don't have to do that again.
I don't know if it actually matters, but that you've pressed her on it before you present the evidence.
It just means we don't have to do it again.
The witness's statement clearly faulty, Your Honor.
It's alright.
I don't think it's the statement.
Maybe it's the one where she says she heard a bang.
I think it's this, because this is the one where he says, maybe I should try some evidence here. Wasn't much else to look at. She had the entire lake to look at. Maybe that's what they're getting at?
Well, she just says there wasn't anything else on the lake. I don't know.
This one I'm not getting. Some of these make sense to me. This
one
one
doesn't make sense to me.
does not make sense to me.
The one... I'm saying it's gotta be something with the camera.
Yeah.
Because she said clearly she only has 1 photo.
Yeah.
Go to the one where she says... When I heard the bang.
This one?
Is this the one when you pressed her? I don't remember when she said she only had 1 photo.
That was an earlier one. I think it was like this one. This is the one right before that. Maybe it's this. Let's see.
Sensor, yeah, borrowed it. Analyze every sound. When it hears a bang, it snaps a shot.
How many pictures did it take?
So the only time the camera triggered was that night. When did she say she only had the one photo? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
I say try this one. If we don't get it in a minute, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up.
Oh my gosh. What do you want from us?
God. I'm stuck.
This is the first time.
So it's Turnabout Goodbyes, Day 2 trial. Ugh. Alright, evidence again.
I don't know what it wants from us. Day 2 trial?
Day 2 trial.
It says on there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time to present the news article.
Okay.
Because I guess the sighting of Gordy was the same night. I don't know, it doesn't say why.
It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't say here. Yeah, so we present the news article here. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testify that you are watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really.
I was just committing perjury.
I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now.
This is a totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. And that's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
She bet she enhanced the
She
photo.
enhanced the photo. Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who.
She enlarged the photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do?
Make her do it.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. Wow.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. This witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We still cannot see who's firing, or we still cannot see who's firing in this.
He's holding the gun in his left hand.
It could be the defendant, or maybe not.
It's not.
Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo and court record.
It had fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand on it. Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. Nope, you fucking
I
liar.
suppose this means that the cross-examination.
Is over, obviously. It's not over.
Then I would like to close cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
It's just beginning. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
No, Phoenix.
Wait,
no, Phoenix.
It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere.
There is.
This is bad, real bad.
Phoenix.
What should I do? I'm gonna show other evidence, because the enlargement's clear, but we need the gun that has the fingerprints from the right.
Does it say in the court record that it's got his fingerprints on it?
I think it does. Yeah.
Edgeworth's right hand. Yeah, that's it.
Wait. Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. No.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement.
I have an opinion about that one.
I see no point in retracing our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
Is it not gonna let you?
I'm gonna object to the enlargement, I guess. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
Yeah.
What might it be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about this photo.
It's the hand with the gun in it.
Why is it drifting down?
Switch, no! Not like this!
Phoenix, are you this worried? Okay.
Oh my god.
Here, Your Honor. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence.
The gun!
This man's left hand is... what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts.
It's the gun!
The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Damn, Phoenix.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth did not do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but a defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry.
Please don't bring Larry back into this. The
Yeah.
man who thought that's it. We don't know who that was.
But Edgeworth did say he thought the guy shot himself, so maybe. Fires the gun. It misses. Ricochets off a nearby tree, comes back and hits him.
The bullet would have been demolished.
There's only one explanation remaining.
This is ridiculous, Phoenix.
The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I cannot think of I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, it does seem like the only remaining option. God, I can't read today.
I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. Oh, this is where Edgeworth learned this trick.
Distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Then it wasn't the guy on the
It was the
boat
guy
that
on the
shot
boat.
him!
A meter? That's 3 feet.
Oh, thanks, Japan. They know these games are popular in America. There's no way it could have been suicide.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a ricochet. Or
be something
Gordy shot him.
Wild. Gordy shot him.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
This isn't how any of this works.
1 meter away? There's no way it was the guy in the boat.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth.
No!
However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all.
Ooh,
This court is
silence.
adjourned.
Silence from Von Karma.
Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
It's not funny, Phoenix.
Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I've requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Alright. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. But again, that contradicts the gun, which was fired 3 times.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
To be continued. To be continued.
Let's say, glad
Save
we
your
got out of that.
progress.
I assume our
Oh.
objection bar refills each trial.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
Okay, so we gotta do some more investigating.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk to Lotta Hart again because... Well, no, I guess we got what we needed from her because we got the
Yeah.
enlarged photo. But still.
We gotta find out who this was that made the 911 call.
Yeah.
Who called the police?
Yeah.
Because that was a dude.
Yeah. Well, let's take
We have
a short break.
No one can see you.
Sorry.
You keep leaning so far over.
We're gonna take a short break. It's easier if I just like position myself behind you. For a couple minutes, and then come back and what? What? Why are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at you.
All right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. Bye-bye. Not that one. Hello.
Hello, we're back.
We're back. Sorry for the long break. We had a couple things we wanted to do.
As though we just did them and made you wait on us.
Yeah, sorry. We're gonna do some more Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
All
Get
right.
back in. Did you?
I don't remember.
Did you save? Let's go ahead and save just in case.
We must have because it says Day 2 investigation.
You're not doing the Law and Order voice anymore.
I know. I got tired of it. I'm trying to save my voice for the other characters.
All the other characters.
Of which
you
I do too.
I keep telling
Phoenix
you.
talks
you can,
a lot.
I keep telling. Well, that's why I do most of them, and
Yeah.
you have to do Phoenix. You can do other characters. Oh, I forgot Maya's in jail again.
Oh, again. Maya.
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief.
Hey. Why do you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was.
You're not a lawyer.
I think it's a... I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Okay. Except she did save the trial.
Alright.
Did you want to talk to her before we leave?
I guess. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Whew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Poor Maya.
Alright. Let's just hop by the law office, see if anyone's here. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of the detention cell soon.
Is Mia not answering for the trial since it has to do with DL6?
What is happening with my controller?
Drifting?
Yeah. That's annoying. Hold on. Well, now it's not.
Technical difficulties. There it goes.
See if that fixed it. There we go.
All right. This background music sounds like an elevator version of Savage Gardens. I knew I loved you. Oh, I love Savage Garden.
Alright, I don't know if it's worth looking at anything in here.
I don't know. Mia's
Mia's desk.
desk.
With clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV.
That's sad. All right.
Let's
Talk to Gumshoe?
Yeah. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol?
Detective Gumshoe?
I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Alright, let's go to Gourd Lake.
He got in trouble.
There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today.
Those loud-ass birds.
Those loud birds. December 26th. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with lovely fiance.
There he is.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial today,
Yes? What about the trial?
well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow?
Sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was.
Cool flashback, Phoenix.
Who was it?
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard of anything about that before.
I forgot about that. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident.
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Is there also an earthquake?
I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey.
Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth.
He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. He's gonna bail her out.
Edgy. What?
Edgy boy.
Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Don't worry about it, because this game doesn't have currency.
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too.
Phoenix!
I don't think Lotta takes very good of her SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive that car down here. Let's see if there's any new evidence around here.
Yeah.
I wonder why she brought up a camping cooker with her.
Well, because she was camping, Phoenix.
There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get out into the outdoor spirit. Or she was cooking up crime. There's there's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent.
Or you could have clicked on the trees.
Side to the right. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Lotta's camera is staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen.
She obviously is.
Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. No. I think I got everything on the campsite. So let's go out to the beach. I'll just go ahead and examine everything here too. The famous Gourd Lake. Its green waters stretch out on both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really.
Cool.
Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained.
I think this is all the same.
Yeah. No clues here. Line of plastic benches. Yeah.
Samurai dogs.
Hot dog stands closed. Christmas fringe. Looks a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
He's so judgy.
Alright. Let's go to the boat docks. Maybe there's something new over here.
Well, they might be open now.
Yeah. Looks like the.
Maybe
I bet the
that's
boat
the
rental.
other witness.
Yeah.
So
Looks like the
closed
boat
today
rental.
too.
Closed today too. Oh, that's what I meant. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues in there. Can I check out the boats? There's some boats floating on the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Okay, so nothing here either.
These are like out on the lake. Okay. The boats.
I think we gotta go pick up
Maya.
Maya. So let's go back to the detention center.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Hmm. Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Anything to talk about? What do you think we should do next?
We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding.
Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there?
Sure.
Have you noticed anything lately?
You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean.
Man, have you noticed anything about the case?
Well, not much more than that, no.
She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright, so...
Back to the lake.
Back to the lake.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now?
No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up?
At least she's like, yeah, I kind of fucked that up.
What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I really didn't see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. Be fine next time I witness a murder. Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. Now I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Deal or no deal?
We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Okay, I don't think we're getting anything there, so let's just go into the park, I guess. Alright, I gotta move into the park.
You did move and then you clicked out of it.
I know. What?
It's the Steel Samurai.
What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya.
Larry, what the heck is that?
Oh, it's my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you, like, put this here, it would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got him for free.
Right.
You have to find evidence of the lock gourd monster, so she'll give you evidence for a murder case?
Yep.
Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgey?
Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. Maya? Oh, don't just tell people that. That's so mean. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred?
Right. When the DL6 incident happened.
Oh, when his dad died.
Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids.
That's gonna be the monster. What do you want to bet he was just keeping it in the lake?
Why would he be keeping it in the lake?
Why wasn't it here yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. It's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. She just say he's full of hot.
I'm 100% going to tell you the compressor broke and that thing went flying off into the lake or something. Somebody heard a bang. They saw that in the lake. They thought it was...
Yep. Look at its arm.
Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising.
Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me.
Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own.
What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Who's repairing stuff on Christmas Day?
Here's what I want to do. Let's see.
That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. It's something. Hey, Larry, why are you so sweaty? Larry's always sweating.
So let's see if there's anything else.
That thing, they're talking about how big it is. I wonder if you can see it from her campsite.
Maybe.
I wonder if you can see part of it. Oh, are we skipping this part?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was dialogue we already had.
No, I don't know what's
The
happening.
War of what?
You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What was the precipitation for this?
I clicked on the
conversation?
flags up there.
Okay.
What the heck is it?
Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh, I guess we were the only ones.
I ask again, what the heck is it? Okay. Let's go to the woods. Okay, no, can't see from here.
Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa! No, you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. And trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Soft. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
Okay.
Find something. Let's look around.
Nothing over here. Let's go to the boat docks.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
Anything new over here? Boats, yeah. There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took it. These space one more boat at the dock. Alright. It just was unhighlighted again for some reason.
Is there anything else we can talk to Larry about? else we can show him? Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. I am a mere seller of hot dogs.
He already said he wasn't here.
He's a mere seller of hot dogs.
Did I show him the photo or did I show him the autopsy
You
report?
showed him the photo.
No, he hasn't done anything like that. I'm telling you, it's gonna have something to do with the compressor, but I think we probably have to go somewhere else first.
Probably.
So let's check around. Let's go back to the detention center. See if we can talk to Edgeworth.
See if we can talk to Edgeworth. We might be able to go talk to Gumshoe some more.
Yeah.
Since he went back to the precinct.
So I guess we're doing some questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Alright, so now let's go... Yeah, let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. There you go.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
What do you mean again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out of him with... I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow. I don't know why I'm having...
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe's scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Detective who?
I said Detective Gumshoe. About the
You
deal
said.
with Lotta.
That's not what you said.
Uh,
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
sorry.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog still a training. Missile. Missile. Here, boy.
No.
Pork.
Woof.
He's so cute. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
Cute dog. And this will help us. How?
Sniff out crime.
Woof.
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah,
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
first of all, it's a lake monster. Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right.
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Oh my... I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them.
What the?
So, one of these is gonna help us find Gordy. The other one, I bet the metal detector might help us find like the other murder weapon or like the bullets or something.
The bullets.
I mean, it sounds like we're gonna have to go and investigate using these things and then come back and switch out to something else. I'm gonna start with the metal detector.
Okay.
Can we borrow that metal detector?
Sure thing, pal.
I'm not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Alright. Detector, borrow from detector.
Yes?
Hey, buddy. Alright.
He disagrees with your choices.
I know he does. Let's go back to Gourd Lake.
I think we should have taken the dog.
We'll get the dog eventually. Alright. I don't know how we're supposed to use this stuff.
Mm. Is it in your stuff, or...?
Maybe I examine.
The bench was highlighted again. Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog?
I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here.
Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime.
I can't get over the samurai dogs.
The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins.
Why don't you add world famous to the sign?
Hey, good idea.
What have I done?
Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is... Oh, we already did this, I think. Why is it called Gourd Lake? They used to grow gourds here, and the fact that it's shaped like a gourd is just a coincidence.
Alright, did all that. Yeah, it's not giving me like an option to use the...
No.
Let's go back to the woods. Oh, Lotta's gone.
This is my favorite song.
Oh, no, wait, I'm just examining, that's why. Alright, let's try presenting her with the...
Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Maybe if we bring them to her, she'll tell us which one is the right one.
Yeah. Anything else? No. Well, I'll go to the docks and then see if I can use the...
Ooh,
That was loud.
Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in the bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look.
Huh? An air tank? Oh, the valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped
So
around the
mean
air
to
tank.
her.
Looks like a string of flags?
Well, you might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. I'm gonna go show this
Air
to,
tank of dubious value retrieved.
I'm gonna go show this to
Larry! Larry, is this yours? What? An air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags wrapped around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags wrapped around your steel samurai there.
Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Larry, why you lying? Like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something. He probably tried to... The compressor was broken. He probably tried to inflate it with the air tank and fucked it up and it went flying.
You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else? That big puffy steel samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Larry, why are you lying? Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and, it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. Oh.
No. Sorry.
Oh, I'm really good.
You clicked too fast.
I know.
Big puffy steel samurai, Larry, why you lying? Right, compressor was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well.
It didn't go so well.
Yeah.
Do you think it could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that, and then... blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise, and the tank took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated samurai with it. Oh, that's how it ended up in the lake. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Huh.
Yeah. Can I talk to him more about it?
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
20th, a week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyonse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night of the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to Lana. Tell her figured out.
Found Gordy. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Huh? Gordy? Oh, we found him already.
What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all for real? Gordy really exists? Wait, I need proof. You get a photo?
I have proof. Well, of course I have proof.
No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made contact with Gordy. Enough jabbering already. Let's see your proof. You're being a dick to her. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it.
He's so mean.
He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently made a pretty big loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple is taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Oh. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Phoenix Wright, ruiner of dreams.
So tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about a witness tomorrow. And they said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there.
Yep.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know?
Wait. No, sorry.
Wait, so you have another photo? Well... yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Let me read all the words.
Sorry. Gonna be late. Approximately 12:24. I went 50.
Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. So sad. Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape. Maybe he's there.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Oh.
No, there was a new one.
Oh.
Is that a parrot?
Looks like it. Or a cockatiel.
It's not a cockatiel.
Its face doesn't look like a parrot's face, though.
Cockatiels are little. They're the gray ones with the yellow.
Don't
and the
parrots
red.
have, like, long beaks? Longer beaks, though?
I'm telling you, it's not a cockatiel.
Huh.
Are you thinking a macaw?
Maybe.
Cockatoos are white.
Okay. Looks like a macaw. Okay. I don't know. I don't know birds. It's probably gonna be the next witness, so I assume you want to
God. Meg? Is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this.
I'll think that I'd leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Is he drunk? Polly! The kids are home.
Hello? Hello? Squawk?
Do a squawk.
I can't do a squawk.
It's way too nasally. Nick, what was that?
A parrot.
I told you it was a parrot.
It doesn't look like a parrot.
Yes, it does look like a parrot. This is how somebody drew a parrot.
A parrot? The one on that perch?
Keith!
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello? Hello?
Hiya. And he's asleep. He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved.
Okay. Is this guy drunk?
I think he might be.
Or just... Wow. What an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You forgot to call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been?
Hello? Hello? Squawk?
See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Why is a parrot in the court record? Too bad all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly! Polly! What's your name?
Polly! Huh?
Cute.
Maya's found a new friend. This parrot's not gonna testify, is it?
I hope so.
Looks like kitchen unit. It's pretty clean.
I'll do the parrot voice if it has to testify.
Funny. He doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Okay.
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. That looks warm.
That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Look, a little safe. It's locked. He's got a bunch of fish on the wall, but they're all saltwater fish.
Oh. Interesting. Well, he has a television in here, too.
This fishing pole looks expensive. Okay, looks at everything. We have to talk to him. A pasta shop?
Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith.
Yes.
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right. Of course. Everybody knows that.
I don't know that. Nick?
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him.
Gonna do this, like, snot bubble thing every time.
So.
Hate it. My memory's gotten worse as of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, Squawk.
Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in any of your heist schemes. Well, I guess we can investigate the safe now.
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Oh, you know the passcode, though.
He's, like, sitting right there, though.
It was giving me a new thing, but... so that was a waste of time.
Look, is there anything you can show him?
Yeah. I bet the parrot's gonna end up being the witness.
Probably. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli? I figured out the last color we should use, indigo blue. Indigo blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. I don't know what I'd show him.
Can you talk to him about Polly some more? Now listen here, Keith.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing.
Remember the rainbow lioli?
I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's anything to show him. I don't know what they're gonna...
Who knows?
Let's just go over more at once. I think the only... We might need to go back to the detention center.
Either that, or can you talk to Gumshoe about him?
There we
We'll
go.
probably gotta give the metal detector back anyway.
Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Darn. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
That's right. Let's come back later.
Never mind.
Okay. Maybe law offices?
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh dear.
That's yelling, get the dog!
Yeah, we can't get the dog.
Unfortunately, Gumshoe's not in the house.
We talked to Grossberg?
Maybe.
Apparently Mr. Grossberg's on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything.
Really need anything from him.
Go to... Man, go back to Gourd Lake.
Maybe you can ask Larry about the boat shop guy since he's here all the time. No?
I'll go to the beach. Oh, she's not here anymore.
No, she said she was leaving.
Yeah. So is there something else from the boat shop guy that I'm missing? Is the only person that...
There's gotta be something you can show him or something to get him to
Yeah, you're
talk.
probably right. Doesn't have any other questions. Examined everything in the room. Pulling up the thing. I don't want to sit here forever trying to figure out what this game wants me to do. Because I was thinking for a second I should get the fishing pole and bring it to him because he's got the fishing pole here, but
Yeah. Did you show him the photo?
I thought I did. I'll try. This photo?
Yeah. Pasta.
Maybe I showed him the other photo?
Oh, show him your badge. Hey, that a lawyer's badge.
Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This little guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir, no, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake the other night.
Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Whatever.
We can't... I can't make that promise.
Is that any way to treat your old man?
Uh-oh. Now he's grumpy.
Now he's grumpy.
Not to mention he still thinks we're his kids.
You have to promise to.
It's just lies. They'll run the shop. Okay, we promise. What's wrong? Is that my tap, or is that the... You want me to go get it? Alright. We heard some new computer stuff, including a new computer monitor for Savannah, and I guess the Amazon delivery guy left it in the yard instead of putting it by the door. Who knows? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. What? Didn't I just... Oh, no, that's... What? Didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello? Hello? Squawk? Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Now I'm going to show him the photo. Yep. Seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. I hope not. We'll check it in a second. I showed him the photo, and he said he had seen this before, but he's still calling us Keith and Meg.
Well, that's okay. As long as he talks.
And now he wants me to call him Dad. Dad, you know something about this?
Yeah, the other night out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
And then I heard this bang. So I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! A little while later, this boat comes back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information out of this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk? Don't forget DL6. Squawk?
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Squawk? What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh.
What?
He locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, no shit. Apparently, this goes all the way to the top.
All the way to the top. Our food's here, though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we should stop here.
Pick up next time.
Pick up next time. Save. Yeah, I think we're going to go and we're going to stop here now because we got to eat something and get ready for our game tonight. So if you're watching this and you don't already know, we're going to have our next episode of Elegant Magics tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're going to have an extra special episode. We're going to be playing an extra hour. So we're going to play until midnight Eastern Time and to ring in the new year. And we're going to have also a...
That's why I was testing it. I'm going to have to fix the link.
Oh, okay. We're going to have a drinking game that we're going to be playing that you can play along with us at home with your beverage
Your favorite
of choice.
beverage.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We'll have the links up, the link to the rules up
That's
later.
why I wanted to test it to see if it worked, and it doesn't.
didn't.
So I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Anything else before we get going?
Did you say we're going until midnight?
Yeah, I say we're going until midnight.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're ringing the new year.
Yeah.
So
8 o'clock Eastern Time.
if you don't have any other plans for New Year's, which hopefully you're all staying home and staying safe and all that good stuff, you can come join us and play. So
It's gonna be really fun.
yeah. See everyone back here at 8. And until later, good game.
Bye.
Bye.